Y'all, I wasn't gonna do this episode, but Tater Bay said that I had to, so let's get into it.
Get busy in here, get busy in here. Yeah, my squad run deep. Yeah, we really in here. I swear whatever you want, you can get it in here. Comedy or the drama, it's a mixture in here. But you love it in here. Yeah, you love it in here. Got reviews up in here. We got stories in here. Hit the like, hit the sub, hit the bell. Oh yeah, 3 clicks like the shoes on Dorothy in here.
What's up, everybody? It's your boy BusyBlu, and I am back with another Big Brother recap and review. Before we get into this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I didn't want to come into it because my skin, I don't know what's going on. I don't know because the season's changing, but my skin's breaking out, and I haven't been using my face wash. So I was like, I just don't want to get on the screen, but I'm gonna get on it anyway. Y'all know better than me. Y'all face is crusty too. I've seen some of y'all videos and y'all face is crusty too. Okay. Before I dive into anything else, if you haven't already, make sure that you like, you comment, you subscribe to everything that I am. You can find me on everything BusyBlu. And then also make sure that you understand that this is a casual viewing channel. This video is for the casual viewer. We're for the cash, okay? I don't go or dive deep into what's going on in the feeds. We try not to talk about what's going on in the feeds, and I try my best, unless it's something deciding, we try not to give spoilers, okay? This is a recap and review of what happened on the show, okay? Casuals unite. So if you're looking for a deep dive and you're looking for somebody who's gonna, I don't want anybody in the comments being, well, that's not right, Busy, because actually what you need to know is technically on the feeds, I saw the girl, I'm not watching that. I got a job. I go to work. No shade to the other girls, but I got a job. I have to go to work. And I'm on East Coast time. Actually, Busy, you need to actually know that on the feeds, actually Heisem went to such and such, and you need to really put that down. Girl, okay, whatever. Girl, go to bed. Go to bed. So this is for the casuals. I'm telling y'all, these, I'm telling you, as much as I am a part of the fandom, I know how annoying we could get. And sometimes the girls just feel like they just need to, and actually on the feeds, actually they said that Blue went to, she went to Felicia, and she said, girl, I don't care about none of that. Let's talk about what the episode had. So, y'all, let's get into it. Let me say hi to everybody first. What's up, Pam? What's up, James? What's up, Levette? Atharella, what's up? Okay, y'all, let's get into it. What's up, Jamie B, my fave? Make sure you hit that like. I missed a part of the episode because of taking the class in college. First of all, congratulations on being in college. I'm really proud of you, and you got this. And if you ever need any motivation, you come to me anytime. Y'all put your B's in the comments for Kidder 96. What I will say is that you got your priorities in order. Okay, outside of anything else. Okay, if you feel like you missed the episode because you had to take college courses, you got your priorities in order. And kudos and shout out to you. All right, let's get into this episode, y'all. So we start off after the noms. Y'all, these are for what's up, Andrea? These are for Kidder 96. Yes. We start off with this. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all this, and I don't care how nobody thinks, because me and Tater Baby having this conversation, and I talked to my mom today, and she was like, well, nothing we can do about it. I don't like this plan. I haven't liked the plan since the plan started. I think the plan is dumb. And I don't like them backdooring or even thinking about backdooring Heisem. It's stupid to me. Big Brother is a numbers game. And it just feels dumb. Like, to me, it just feels dumb. It feels stupid. Get that man out later. You know, is he not liked? No. Okay, but that's why you don't have to do that. But y'all have, and this is what I say. And I was talking to Jess the other day, and I was telling her I don't really get into the show until like mid-season, because in the beginning, All the alliances are disposable. It's just everything you could throw away. So you can't get invested into too much stuff. So the professors seem like they're just trying to throw themselves away. The handful added 3 more people, so now it's not a handful because you got to add other stuff. And now you don't know what is an alliance, what's not an alliance. These people are going after each other. They're swapping and swapping and switching and swatching, and it's just, what the hell? It's just really frustrating to me. And y'all gonna hate me. And somebody said this on my last video about Kenya, but they said Busy just really wants to go against the grain. I'm rooting for Hisam this week. I am. I want him to use his Pisces techniques, get into these people's emotional sides, and I want him to change their minds. Will he be able to do it? Who knows? He needs to be emotionally manipulative and change these people's minds. Will he be able to do it? I don't know. But that's what I'm rooting for. I want Hisam to stay. To me, it's just too early. It's too early. Let me read y'all stuff before I get into this episode. Oh yeah, and y'all rate the episode 1 to 10. I mean, it was a solid 7, maybe a 6.5. Really, it wasn't anything to really. To be honest, it wasn't anything to talk about. I love it. Get him out when you got a chance. I hear you, but why not make the? My thing is this, JBB. Why not make the other alliance? Give them the idea that he needs to go and it's less blood on their hands. Why would your own alliance be the one to take him out? And that's the part that's bothering me, and as a Pisces, like once you betray my trust, I feel so hurt because I'm like, I thought we was good. I thought I was doing everything right. What the F? And what I hear is that he is a Pisces, but I'm not saying it's too early to get him out. I'm saying this is not the right move for an alliance. You can hate somebody in your alliance and be like, okay, we just got 3 more weeks, and then that man is gone. Hopefully. Or you utilize the next HOH and it's like, okay, we know that they're sides of the house. Okay, people have been very vocal about them being sides of the house. I say, Hisam's been ruffling a lot of feathers. A lot of people have been Let's get them, because at this point, everybody know anyway. Because at first I was thinking, well, man, what did they tell him? My thing is, everybody know about Hisam already. I just feel like this is just I can't. No, it needs to be done. Go home, Hisam. He's going to be so bitter about this. Look how Riley acted. How many times do they not take a shot when they have a chance? That's true. That's true. I'm here for your laughing animation. I just love it. You should consider doing voiceovers. Oh, that's actually a good. Ben, write that down. I think that's good. The whole house is an alliance. Davina said the whole house is an alliance. At this point, to be honest, ordering people around like his master. But isn't that how Miss Felicia's talking to people? You know how many clips I have of Miss Felicia just being like, go outside and listen to those people. Go talk to those people. Make sure you're listening in on that conversation. She's no different. She's not. I can't. Okay, so then we go to after nouns. Felicia's like, oh, this plan is coming into fruition. I'm so excited about it because what I do want is him out. I'm just really excited for it. Hisam is he just dumb as a box of rocks during this week. He's like, he doesn't want to win. And I'm thinking, girl, if you could have put your name in that box more, you should have been. Let me shut up. So he doesn't want to win Veto. He doesn't want to win any more competition because he feels like he's being looked at as a threat. And my thing is, girl, I don't know if y'all know the song by JoJo, but it's just a little too late. It's a little too late for you to feel like, oh, let me calm down on the wins. Girl, you should have did that yesterday. You should have said, let me calm down on the winds yesterday. Okay. And Cerie's just excited. So then we got Miss Felicia. And this is another thing that I don't like, because you have to go through with the plans, because Miss Felicia, not that I feel like she's a person who, when she's backed into a corner, she's going back down, but she done showed everybody her cards. She showed every person her cards. And in Big Brother, you really don't do that. You tell your alliance the cards, and then once the flip is made, you tell somebody that they got to be kind of like the person who tells the other alliance, like, yeah, this is kind of what we're doing. But you don't tell you don't go to everybody in the house and say it. So if the house starts to decide, look, we have the numbers, maybe we can get the numbers and we can surprise Felicia, because it seems like this season the girls are about the surprise. They are about what's in the box. They are really about what's in the box. And I feel like Felicia could be getting her hands dirty or blood on her hands, because everybody else is like, well, what's in the Barney bag? Like, maybe we can switch this up, okay? And so she's going to every person, and she said that she told everybody but Red, which is weird in a house like this, because y'all see how everybody's a couple and everybody's talking to everybody. This is the most friendly house. And 1 week later, I ain't gotta say 1 week. 3 days they don't like somebody, and then they switch to 3 days. Y'all remember when everybody hated Corey? Where did Corey hate go? Everybody was frustrated with Mimi. Everybody was frustrated with Izzy. Everybody was frustrated with Bowie. Like, it changed so much. Everybody friends with everybody. So how could you think in your brain that I'm telling everybody but Red? Girl, with a house like this, I think he'll get to know. So anyway, then you got Blue faking like she cares about what's going on with Heisem, lying and cheating and stealing. Then there was a really cute scene of Corey, the one y'all remember, the one who was the most hated. Everybody hated him. They was ready for him to go, and did all of that. Corey, he started dressing up, and I think he looked cute. I think that what I do love about his strategy is that he realized trying to be smart and condescending is not the best thing to do in this game. So he said, well, I'm just going to dress up like a girl. And maybe that'll help. It'll soften him up a little bit. And to be honest, I think he looks good. But I'm going to say this. Blue, I love you dearly. No, sorry, that's not true. That's not true. That's actually not true. Blue, I don't know you. But this gay appropriation that you're using really made me frustrated. And they were like, okay, let's get a Blueism. And then she was like, yes, kitty cat purr down to the brrr. And I was thinking, oh, wait, so she's just going to use black gay lingo and we're trying to call it a Blueism? Girl, this is coming from gay black culture. We know because Beyonce has used it in this newest item that was for us, and it was for her, God rest his soul, Uncle Johnny, who helped her be fierce, honey. Who helped her be fierce, honey. And now that you're saying Blueisms are because she's saying, yes, kitty cat, y'all. And then to be honest, if you're not gay, she made a sentence and I wrote it down and I said, that don't mean nothing. She said, kitty, kitty, purr, boots down, honey. What that mean? What that mean? Yes. Kitty, kitty, purr, boots down, honey. What? What? Oh, Just P said I'm reaching. So then tell me what the sentence is. If you think that I'm reaching and she's not using black gay lingo, because Just P come here to fight with me. Just P, Tell me, what is this sentence? Kitty, kitty, purr, boots down, honey. What is she saying? She just gave him stereotypical gay words to say. If you think that I'm reaching, what does this sentence mean? Kitty, kitty, purr, boots down, honey. What's she saying? Now, if she would have said, yes, I'm giving fishy, girl. It's giving kitty, kitty boots, girl, down to the ground, honey. I'm giving fishy down, honey. Now, that's a sentence. That is a sentence. Yes, I'm giving fishy, kitty, purr. I'm giving purr down to the ground, honey. Boom, yes. That's a sentence. That is a sentence. But what the hell does kitty, kitty, purr, boots down, honey? I wrote the sentence verbatim because I said she's just using black gay lingo and they're looking at it as a bluism. The appropriation has to stop for me. It really has to stop for me. And we know that the black gay queers, they've been running this stuff for a long time. So it made me very upset when they're like, oh, Blue, give us one of your funny things. Girl, what? Say kitty, kitty, purr, girl. Stop. Stop. This is cultural appropriation at its best. Oh, say kitty, kitty, boots down, purr to the house. Let me get off of her because it really frustrated me. And as a black gay male, and because she was using those specific terms, I was thinking to myself, listening to it, that's not a sentence. That doesn't mean anything. Either way, they dressed Corey up, and now he's using Blue's isms of sentences that don't make sense. It's like me trying to speak Spanish, and I'm saying, ¿Cómo te llamas? Ye cumpleaños, Habana, jalapenos, tacos. En la escuela, and me gusta cumpleaños azul. Now, I don't speak Spanish, but if y'all can put that in a sentence for me, girl, then go ahead. And then when I get into the house, people can say some of your isms. And I notice the Hispanic community going to be like, this man is talking the trash. This man just talking trash. That's what Blue was doing. I'm sorry, I stay way too long in that subject, but you got to be a black gay male to understand. It just rubbed me the wrong way. Give us some of your terms. And girl, she was giving nothing. She was giving nothing. It just bothered me. It really bothered me as a black gay male. I got so mad. And I was looking at Tavon like she didn't say nothing. She's just saying all the words she's heard before. Kitty purr, boots down, honey. Yes, sass it up. Yes, you better twerk, yes. Girl, just stop. Getting from that, we got Hisam. He's feeling really safe. He's talking to Izzy and Felicia. They're making him feel safe. Izzy, she's making him feel more safe. And she's talking about, oh, he's helping us make this blind side easy. And this is what the problem is, okay? And this is another reason why I just don't like this. I don't like this backdoor. One, the only people that this backdoor truly benefits, whether you like people in the house or not, whether you get along with them or not, this benefits the other side. Okay, because Hisam, when he had power and he was vehemently, letting everybody know that he didn't want to work with them, he didn't put up anybody from his side. He didn't. And he was like, I don't like these hoes. And just all of them get on my nerves. I felt like I was left with them, but he didn't touch them. He kept his promise, like he said he was going to keep his promise. And this is what I hate about backdoors, when People feel like, oh, it's the right time to get on. This man didn't do nothing to y'all. Now, you may not like how he acts with the other people, but to be honest, he could be a shield for you, because if they're coming after Heisem, they're not coming after you. And you always need one more week. You always need one more week to get through. Heisem did not once think about anybody on his side to put up. He only had one target, and the target was on the other side. And who I'm going to pull up and pull down and everything else was on the other side. So it bothers me that this is the same side. And now the same side who's in an alliance with him is like, oh, they're making it so easy. He's making it so easy for us to blindside him. Is he making it easy, or is he going with the alliance? Because why would I think that I'm going home when I didn't nominate any of y'all? I didn't even think about using any of y'all names. Maybe I was a little overzealous and I got a little dictatory during my HOH, but we can have a meeting about that. And then y'all tell me, hey, you were doing too much during your HOH. You need to tone it down. But they didn't even have those conversations with him. Nobody even said and was like, okay, look, now we didn't want to say this, but during your HOH thing, it was just a lot. So you really need to just calm it down a little bit. Nothing. So I don't like everybody making it seem like, oh, this is such a good blindside. He didn't even see it coming. Why should he see it coming? It's from his alliance that he's been loyal to. You're the dumb ones. I'm sorry. I just don't get it. I don't get it. I don't get it. BusyBlu, I'm here for the pauses, your handshakes, your grit. Thank you for being authentically you. Y'all put your B's in the comments below. Buffy, thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really, really appreciate it. It means the world to me. Seriously. Where the member link? Oh, so I think somebody put it in the chat. So in the member link, y'all, it's just very random. Like the other video that I did. One, you get my diaries, so I talk to you about like really what's going on with me. I get a lot more vulnerable in the members, and then also like I'm trying to start doing challenges. The last one was me and Tata Bay. We were eating pig feet, which I don't recommend. But Tata Bay didn't even try it. So we try to eat like interesting things. I want to start doing more of that, but he didn't even try it. And shout out to the new member. Appreciate you. Okay, busy just being extra. That's what we like him. I say that, but like seriously, that's what I know y'all like this Heisem plan, and the people are excited about the Heisem plan. It doesn't make sense to me. They could have sat him down. That's why this week he's like, well, why didn't anybody tell me? Because to be honest, nobody did. No one sat him down and was like, you have to calm down. You are being just a little too emotional. I think you're taking this, the HOH got to your head, and they could have done it after the HOH competition, sat down as a group and said, yo, you did a lot during that week. And I think you rubbed a lot of people wrong. So you're going to have to be careful going through this house. Okay? Because I think that you may be the next target for them. Like, seriously, you've been winning all these competitions and you rubbed a lot of people the wrong way. You're going to have to calm down. Nobody did any of that. And they're making it seem like, oh, this blind side is so great. He didn't even see it coming because it's stupid. Why is he supposed to see a blind side coming? He actually protected and survived and stayed on the side of his alliance. When he got in power, whether y'all liked how he talked to people or not, and y'all could have talked to him and y'all didn't, he aligned himself with the people that he was working with. Even when he didn't like y'all. Even when he didn't like y'all, he never put up any of y'all. He never said any of y'all names. It's clear that y'all have a number in him. But no, what y'all are deciding to do is, well, he's running the house the wrong way, so we got to get him out. Big Brother's a numbers game. Y'all stupid as hell. And I can't foresee the professors or whatever other alliances really lasting that long because they're making stupid house moves. They're making stupid house moves. You could have said, I don't like the dude, but at least we got our thing. People tried, but he wasn't listening. Izzy tried. First of all, Izzy ain't the girl to say anything to me. Don't Izzy, you better not say Izzy's not the girl to say anything to anyone. Okay? And what you do, truly what you do is you have a conversation with him, because I feel like he gets more sympathetic, empathetic once he realizes, oh, I'm on the chopping block. What you do is say, because y'all still got the power, hey, last week really rubbed a lot of people the wrong way, and I know we're in this alliance and I love you, but I if I'm being honest, the people want you gone. Scare the girl a little bit. The people want you gone. Everybody wants you gone. I've been hearing every person say your name. I'm not gonna say what individuals, but to be honest, it was like half the house. And it's serious. So you got some making up with people to do. You got some making up with people to do. And if not, then you have to think about what this week's going to look like for me, because everybody thinks that it's best in my best interest to eliminate you. So what do you think? What do you think is the best game move to do? You got to try something. I'm sorry. I see what y'all saying. I'm not hearing it. Sorry. I'm not hearing it. So then we get to Mimi, which I love. Mimi in the storage room is the best romance showmance that I've ever seen on Big Brother in my life. I love how she go in there. She talks. She can't deal. She's moving garbage cans. I love that. And I love the fact that they gave her a storage room segment, because her in the storage room is the best showmance that has ever been happening. Then we get to the part that really made me happy. I'm sorry, because I'm on Heisom's side this week. What's up, Really BTV? Y'all know every Friday, me and Really BTV. I think we're gonna do it on her channel, like primarily because I do so many other things on other channels, and y'all know I don't have time to put no videos. She's more coordinated than I am. I don't know if she think that, but I couldn't. So y'all, make sure y'all put up and make sure y'all go follow Really BTV. But what I loved about the scene between Cameron and Red, it had my mouth watering. I think it's watering. My mouth is watering right now. I need to get it to it. It had my mouth watering. And I was at the edge of my seat watching all of this. And I was behind actually because it's my nephew's birthday, and I called to talk to my nephew, and so we actually got behind like 15 minutes. So I was always 15 minutes behind the show. So I couldn't tweet because all of my stuff was late, and I would hate to log in and y'all tell me something that I didn't know. Anyway, what I loved about this scene is that this is how stuff works when you play a messy game like Miss Felicia. She went around and told everybody she didn't tell Red because, like, oh, we can't trust Red with the information. Blah, 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 whatever. Cameron and Red sitting down, and Cameron was like, look, I gotta let you know, the people think about you. And oh no, sorry, what I'm saying, Cameron and Red. Cameron and Cameron and Red. The people are thinking about Heisom. And Red is confused because Red is like, Heisom? How you on the other side telling me about what's happening on my side? That's a little concerning. And because can you imagine that a friend of me is telling you about stuff that your man know it hasn't told you yet? I'm thinking, excuse me. So wait, what you're telling me that they have this plan and they didn't tell me about this plan at all? Yeah, they didn't tell you. I'm sorry. You gotta. And Red was heated, but Red played it right. I'm gonna say Red played it right. I don't know. Miss Felicia she got a sixth sense, unless she has to build a bomb or use her military sense. We saw that in the first episode where she almost got evicted. Unless she has to build a bomb or use any of the skills she's learned, there is something up there. But I feel like Red played it right, so he was like, you know what? At this point, we gotta really get rid of Heisom. I'm just thinking. That's pretty what the house needs. And Miss Felicia was like, I see what's going on. Girl, you can't trick me. I know what you're doing. I see exactly what you're doing, and you can't fool me. Okay. So she was like, I'm gonna keep my eye close on him. And I love that Cameron went back to Red and was like, look, first of all, you my number one. Okay. And I actually feel better that you came and talked to me about stuff. And to be honest, I'd rather be on your side. And just know you got me, I got you. Because I had no idea they were doing any of this stuff. And that stuff is crazy. And you had the guts to tell me before my own alliance. That means they don't trust me. They will backdoor me. They'll do all of these things. Okay. And then he let Cameron know, like, you know, you would be the first to go. Okay. If you really on the side of these people, you know you next, right? And they both had to just commiserate about we at the bottom of the totem pole of these people. Like, we really at the bottom of the totem pole. You need to get with a winning team, boo. Okay, you on the wrong team. Get your team to help you. Shout out to Nene Leaks. But I loved everything about that. Was my favorite. I want to say that was my favorite part of the entire episode, because those are the things that you think you playing smart and you think you playing big, but it really is not going the way that you think it's supposed to be going. How do you tell everybody one person, but you know that people, this house talk to everybody? Y'all stupid. Then we get to Blue and Jared talking. I'm not gonna go through them. I'm not doing it. I just the one thing I just didn't like is that they were giving Sari a serial killer edit in the background. Like, all of the music that they played, because you know the sounds of the music in the background are supposed to make you feel a certain way about what you're watching, whether it's don't. You know, you're supposed to feel funny or something. There, you're supposed to feel scared. Like, the music in the background, it plays a major role in your psyche and what you're watching. You start to feel a certain way because of what you're hearing and what you're seeing. And I did not like that they were trying to make it seem like she was on a serial killer rage. It made me very upset. I did not like it. That was the only part that I was disgusted about that whole entire thing. I was like, why they got the serial killer behind her? They could have done a she's thinking music, giving, inquisitive music behind her. But for them to put, I think at one point I heard like the sharks music behind it. I just felt like it was just too much. And I did not like that. I didn't like that. I didn't like it. That was my only gripe. I didn't say y'all have to agree with me, but one, I don't care about Jared is the worst player who's ever played right now. Okay, I'm so mad he's in the house tanking his mother's game. But outside of that, I really just didn't like that. Every time they showed Cerie's face, they had a serial killer music behind her. She's don't do that. Okay. Then we get to Jared, Cerie, Izzy, and Hisam. Jared's talking about he got a headache, and Hisam's like, maybe it's because you're in love. You know, you in love. I do love how they show Cerie was like, he's so stupid, he's so crazy. Hisam, get out of here. You're so stupid. You're so crazy. You need to clean this up. You need to clean it. She turned back to her son and was like, you need to get it together. Wait, Busy, you really think he's the worst? Okay, so there's floaters who I think are the worst players. I hate seeing floaters win, and we watched that for a long time, but it became a strategy for a long time. Just coast. And I love die-hard, really hard players. I love the person who is the underdog. But the players that I don't like are the players who feel like they are stronger than everybody. It's like this. Paul, y'all remember Paul? His second season, he was able to give out friendship bracelets and do all of this stuff and still lost. And my thing is, Jared feels like he has this advantage, and he's not smart enough to really keep it. We in week what, 3, 2? And he's like this close to being like, Cerie's my mom, but I'm not gonna tell you. I just can't tell you. I just don't want to tell you. I don't want to tell you. My mom's. I gotta be quiet because I just feel like it's too much of a thing. Let me shut up. It's like what? Like you are tanking your mother's game. You're tanking your mother's game. He's probably gonna tell someone. He's probably gonna tell someone. I think he's this close to telling Blue. He's this close to telling Blue. He be giving her all those secrets, and it's like, I got a secret in the house, and it may be about one of the older women, but I'm just gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up because I don't want anything to just come out. But we may be related, but I'm not gonna say that. It's just so much I want to tell you. He is tanking his mother's game, and that's the stupidest thing ever. You came here with a leg up. That lady didn't even have to play in the first HOH competition. When they got done saying who was going to be on the block, she was in there pouring champagne. They had a leg up in the competition. And the only thing he needs to do is shut up. And he can't do that. We in week 2, 3, and he's like, yeah, I got a secret. Yeah, I'm from the same place as Cerie, but let me be quiet. Sorry, it's too much. Oh, I want to tell you so bad, but I can't tell you. It's too much. Yep, and then he'll blame Izzy. But the Big Brother fandom will know, because you can tell that he's gonna put it on Izzy because he's been trying to do that thing with his mom and acting like, oh, I can't do it with her, and she's doing too much. I think he is going to try to use Izzy as a scapegoat and go to his mom and be like, no, one more kiss and Blue will know the secret by Friday. That's what I feel like, Miss Hillary. Cerie is pissed. That'll be good TV. That's not what we say, period. My brothers and nephews are gay men. And what kind of Kiki in our convo every day? Like, Boo killed me with that. That's what's up. She's kitty cat. Girl, what are you talking about? That's not a sentence. If Jerry gets evicted, I want Julie to hit him in the head like she did Marcellus. I think now the people real sensitive now, so I don't think she'll be able to hit him upside the head with the cards, but because the lawsuit will be impending. But I do want that same reaction. Like, why would you not shut up? Why are you not shutting up? So I did the scene with Cerie looking at Jared like, you need to end this and you need to end this now. It was very clear. Then we get to the veto picking. Felicia picks house guest choice, which if y'all not watching Kat's podcast, I think it's Conspiracy This or something like that. I need to get the name of it specifically. But she had a theory, and I have this theory too now. Are everybody's names in that veto bag? There's a lot of house guest choices. I ain't mad at it, but it was a lot of house guest choice. Felicia picked house guest choice. She picked Izzy. Cameron got house guest choice. Picked Red, and then Jag picked Corey. He picked his name. Then we went to the veto competition. It was a comic verse competition where they had to go through slime, get an egg, and bring it back. Child, the competition did look hard. And was it just me, or did Felicia she gave up when they said go? Child, when they said go, she was doing like this. Miss Felicia said, I know it's a game that need to be played, but I don't think I'm in this one. Child, she gave up from go. She gave up from go. Okay, and then also, can we see on the feeds the unedited version? Because it looked like Corey had underwear on, But also, they was blurring it, but it did seem like he had tidy whities on, like Ninja Turtles or something like that. It was giving tidy whities. It was giving briefs, for sure. But can we get the unedited version? I think people would love to see the unedited version. Okay, because throughout the entire rest of the Veto, y'all, they could not show Corey without having a blur on it. And I'm thinking, well, what's going on down there? Okay. I think I'm seeing underwear, but did he try to do the thing new? Was he free balling on the Veto? That's all I want to know. Y'all, this is getting too long. Let me get to the bottom of it. Jag wins the Veto. He has to be dressed up like a chicken. Then you get Felicia and Heisem. Now, Heisem was trying to talk to Felicia and was like, look, we need to get our Matt. He's a bigger threat. She's like, I don't know about that Matt during this week. I didn't think about Matt during this week. Then Heisem talks to Izzy. Izzy goes up like she always do and talk about what's going on and why take out a knight if you can keep a king and all of this stuff. And then Miss Felicia said she was going to do it. Let me tell you something. Because y'all remember last week when Sari was talking all that big talk, telling Izzy she was about to go to Heisem and I'm going to tell him, how dare you think that you can da-da-da-da. Because to be honest, that probably would have helped in the alliance coming back together. But how dare you dictate and tell people what you... She was doing all this big talk and Sari didn't do a damn thing. Y'all remember Sari was talking all this big talk. Oh, you thought you was gonna? How dare you think that you can dictate and people can't do? And she was, and here's Izzy boosting her up. Yeah, and just getting Sari hyped. Yeah, I'm gonna talk to him, and I'm gonna tell him, how dare you? You can't tell people what the da da da, girl. And look around, everybody on mute. Look around, it's me and Michael. Sari didn't do nothing. Child, when Miss Felicia comes into the room, when she says she gonna do something, Miss Felicia gonna do today. When she says she gonna do something, she gonna do it. Because when she was in that room with them, they was like, yeah, he said something about a nightingale. And Miss Felicia said, you know what? I think I'm about to say that in my speech. And I was thinking, oh, yeah, they're so ridiculous. Child, that Veto meeting started. Jag used it on himself. And Miss Felicia said, Matt, I think you kind of said, some words like this. Not what I'm saying, Matt. Heisem, I think you kind of said some words. No, this is what I'm saying, Matt. Let me go backwards for 1 second before I get into Miss Felicia saying what she said and doing what she said she's gonna do. Matt, shut up. Was I the only person who was annoyed when Matt was in the room with them and they're like, we just gonna put Heisem up and he don't even know it, da da da. And Matt was like, see what happens when you put my name in your mouth? Should have kept my name out of your mouth. Girl, this plan was a plan before you. They could have said Jesus Christ and they was putting Heisem up. Don't think you are just this much of a... The girls love you so much and you're so protected. Girl, have a seat, Matt. When I say it made me so... I talked about it for at least a good 2 minutes. I don't know if Taylor Bay in this chat, he could tell you. I talked about it for at least a good 2-3 minutes because I'm thinking, I know this man ain't sitting here being like, should have never said my name. Girl, you are not the reason why they're putting Heisem up. So don't sit here and act like, yeah, that's what happens when you mess with me. See what happens when you try to talk about me? Girl, this was not about you. You have the eye and you barely have a teeth. This is not about you. And that thing bothered me. I'm sorry. That thing, it's just fake clout. It was just fake clout. It was fake clout. See, Taylor Bay said I did. It was just fake clout. See what happens when you say my name? God, we had this idea way before he even said anything about you. Way before he said anything about you, we was gonna put him up. Oh, yeah, I don't like the fake clout. You better keep my name out of your mouth. Girl, this has nothing to do with you. Sit your swimming hearing impaired ass down. This don't have nothing, because I'm starting to feel like he's not deaf, he's just hearing impaired. But sit your ass down. This don't got nothing to do with you. Okay? Have nothing to do with you. See what happens when you say my name. Girl, sit down. This don't have nothing to do with you. And can somebody correct me, because I need to get more. Is he deaf or is he just hearing impaired? And I need to know the difference between the two, because I don't want to put deaf on somebody's name, because that's not good. And if he's already hearing impaired, you don't want to speak into existence that somebody's going to be deaf. So I try to watch myself. But sit your non-information hearing impaired ass down, girl. This did have nothing to do with you. Matt, take several seats. Have all of them in the stadium. One by one. He's hard of hearing. Okay. So getting back to what I wanted to talk about, I had to bring that up because it bothered me in my soul. I hate people with fake clout. And you don't have anything to feel like you that boss on, you that man of, you the dude of. Huh. See what happens when you say my name. See what happens when you start talking about me. Girl, this had nothing to do with you. Like, they was gonna shoot him anyway. Your name just came up in the last minute. It's just, it just really bothered me. But anyway, Miss Felicia, after Jag said he gonna take himself down in that chicken suit, Miss Felicia was like, in the spirit of the game of chess. Now, when she says she gonna do it, she gonna do it. In the spirit of the game of chess, why take out a knight when you can take out a king? And with that being said, Heisem, you are the replacement. And what I think I hate about all of this stuff is that they really think it's the gotcha. They really think it's the gotcha. And I don't know if I'm being biased, but I feel like a true blindside, like Cashapp was a true blindside. True blindside. He said, "You're not gonna put me up." He took his hand off of that pressure cooker button, and the girl they backdoored him. That's a blindside. Okay, a blindside to me is when, and maybe I'm thinking of this too much. A blindside is when you are able to strategically and effectively, without them feeling any fear, put up someone on the other team and get them out. You putting up your partner in crime and saying it's a blindside, yeah, they don't know about it, but you didn't do anything big because there was no fear that was supposed to even be there. Like, I think a blindside is more like a, wow, y'all really got me. I really thought we had something cool, with your enemy. But if I'm supposed to trust you and I'm trusting you and I'm acting like I'm trusting you and all of these things, I feel like it's not a blindside. Like, you don't look at a person who got cheated on by their partner and be like, yeah, girl, you was blindsided. No, I was cheated on. I was disrespected. I got cheated on. I was lied to. I got cheated on. Okay, no, girl, that was a blindside. It was just they blindsided you. No, because I gave them trust, I gave them security, I gave them my thing. More like, yeah, your mama, more like that. This is more of a backstabbing than a blindsiding. I 100% agree with that. This is more like a backstabbing and not a blindsiding. I just feel like blindsiding has a different connotation, and you can't blindside somebody who's like we actively have decided this is a thing. I'm a couple with you. Putting you up and me being shocked about it is not a blindside. It's more like a backstab. Last year, Amira and Nicole by day. No, you know what? More like Nicole friend zone and how she did. It's the hardest thing I think I ever have to do. No, was that a backstab? I don't know, but y'all get what I'm saying. And I'm not trying to recreate the Big Brother terms, but to me, this does not feel like a blind side, because as much as a lot of people don't like him, he doesn't have the couth. He didn't have the vernacular. He didn't have tact when he was HOH. He stayed true to his alliance. He just pissed off everybody, okay? But he stayed true to his alliance. And his own alliance, who he kept safe for a week, decided, oh, we're gonna put him up. And they're looking at it like a blind side. And it's like, this is more like a backstab. Girl, I thought we was on the same thing. I thought we was doing the same thing. I just can't. Yo, I don't want this to be more than the show, because to be honest, it really wasn't that much to talk about. And I'll be sitting here for 50 minutes. Yeah, I want to thank everybody who came into this chat. I want to thank Lala Buffenmeyer for the super chat. I really, really do appreciate it more than you know. It's hard out here, okay, for a pimp. And I'm not even a pimp. So what do you think I have to go through? Okay, thank you, MTV Lil Dern, for becoming a new member. I hope I give you everything that you're looking for. And outside of that, if you want to know more about me and everything that's happening going on, you can find me on Instagram and on Twitter, BusyBlu, no space, no E. You can also find me on Twitch, BusyBlu, where this is definitely streamed right now. I'm sorry, my money is on Heisem. Well, my money is not on Heisem. I want Heisem to stay, but I do feel like I guess you got to put your money on who's actually gonna be leaving. But I'm rooting for Heisem, and no one's gonna stop me from rooting for him. With that being said, I'm about to go get busy. Y'all have a good night, and you all stay busy. On till next time. Love y'all.